Peter and Miles are no strangers when it comes to breaking things in Spider-Man 2. They and their greatest foes have damaged and destroyed so many things in New York that I can't even keep up with it. But how much property damage have they actually caused the city? That's what I want to go and look at in this video. So sit back and relax and enjoy the video. So before the video starts, I want to thank everyone for the support on the channel. The last two videos reaching 10k and 1k. These are just my two first videos after coming back, so it's incredible and I want to thank everyone so much for this. I'm gonna go and do my best to keep on improving and creating enjoyable content for y'all. So for the last time, thank you all and let's get on to the video. So in this video, I'm just gonna go and look at the main story, not the flame side quest and not the random crimes, but this video is only gonna be all the damage caused in the main storyline. With that said, let's get on to the first mission and the first fight of the game, that is against Sandman. And bro does not hold back, destroying a whole building that is worth more than $260 million, based on the fact that a building floor in New York City costs around $200 million. And this was a 13th floor building. But that's not all. He also destroys 4 other buildings, averaging around 50 million each, and putting half of the financial district under sand, destroying about 100 cars that are on average 20k each, so 2 million. And the Spider-Mans also destroy a $13,000 water tank. So overall in the first mission, Spider-Man and Sandman rack up a total of $462,013,000 of damage. That's a pretty hefty sum if you ask me, and this is just the first mission. Because in the next big mission, Peter and Miles go to the raft to secure that the moving of Scorpion and Lee goes without any problems. And of course, that doesn't happen. The hunters attack the military ship that holds Lee and Scorpion and destroy it, together with half of the pier. So again, to find the cost of the ship, I had to search online, and the closest thing that I found that was similar to the ship that we got in game is worth over a whopping $870 million. And to rebuild the pier is gonna go and cost around $12,000, coming in on a total of $1,332,025,000 after just 5 missions. RIP those taxpayers. So the next mission where we break a whole lot of stuff is the Black Cat mission, where she steals a magic wand so she can go to Paris to be with her girlfriend. In this mission, a rooftop explodes, destroying everything on it. Black Cat teleports a metro into an office building and destroys one of Kraven's attack helicopters. So to go on off averages, a rooftop this size would actually have cost around $2.3 million. The metro is about $2 million a card, so 4 million, and the attack helicopter would have been around 15 million, bringing in a total cost of everything that has happened up until now to $1,354,425,000. The next mission is the Coney Island attack, where the hunters are trying to kidnap Tombstone for their little hunt. While they are trying to capture Tombstone, they break the karting track and they fully destroy the roller coaster together with the whatever this thing is, okay? Adding everything up to the $4.6 million karting track, the $2.2 million whirl rig, and the $5 million roller coaster. This mission cost Coney Island $11.8 million. So after all of that, Peter goes to rescue Tombstone, together with Harry, aka Agent Venom at this point. Now the hunters got Tombstone trapped in an abandoned steel foundry, and for the first time I can go straight to the point. They burned down the whole fucking building. Yeah, you heard me. They burned down the whole fucking building. And not just with fire, no, with lava. So this is a pretty easy one. A foundry is around 80 to 100 million. So let's say $90 million for this one. So our total is now up to $1,456,225,000. At this rate, not even Norman Osborn is safe, because the next big mission that happens is the destruction of the Emily May Foundation. And to be honest, I have no idea how to value this. It's a state-of-the-art R&D facility with a particle accelerator. How do I find anything like that online? And even if I did, there is no way in hell it would say how much it would cost. So for the first time, I'm just gonna go and take a wild guess here and say that the production of all of it would have been around $350 million. Yes, I know it's a lot of money, but to be honest, I think I'm generous. But leaving that behind, we are now up to $1,806,225,000. Lucky for me and New York, the next mission didn't cause too much damage. We are talking about the time that the lizard went crazy in the Harlem fish market. He caused some minor damage to the inside, racking up a bill of around $25,000. The hunter shot up a tourboat that is around $2 million, and they destroyed a fishing pier that is worth around $20,000. So overall in this mission only about $2,045,000 in damages. But before we're gonna go and add it all up to the total score, let's go to the next mission because the lizard went nuts. Again, going on a rampage through the city, destroying multiple cars, a glass sky bridge, a whole side of a building, and not to forget a $10 million T-Rex skeleton. So bro really went for it this time. He saw his last performance and was like, nah, that ain't good enough. And boy, what a comeback, causing over $17,340,000 in damages. So if we add it up all together with the last two missions, we are now at a total of $8,825,610,000. And we're just halfway through, with the next mission being the MJ vs. Peter moment, when the Venom suit takes over Peter when the hunters go after him in his own house. The damage from this mission comes from when Peter destroys the whole underground tunnel. To repair this, it would be approximately $1 billion for each mile, or 1.6 kilometers for my Europeans. So to think that Peter only damaged about 20% of a mile of this tunnel would be fair, I would say. We didn't walk that much. So I would say that this would cost around $200 million to fix. So bringing up everything to a total of $2,025,610,000. So in the next mission where we cause a lot of property damage is in the Venom mission where you can play as him. In this mission you destroy Norman Osborn's personal lab, probably worth over $25 million. But that's not all. You also destroy a full-blown floor in Oscorp's building, so $20 million. And now to the worst of it all, the destruction of Times Square, breaking over 3 high-tech billboards, blowing up a small rooftop and demolishing multiple scaffoldings. This will in total rack up a cost of around $7.4 million. So after the mission we have cost up to $52.4 million. So adding that up to the final bill, we're now at $2,078,010,000 in damages. Now for the first time Peter is gonna go and feel the bill, because the next fight is against Scream and she causes some damage. The first thing she breaks is the front wall of Aunt May's house while throwing Peter through it. That causes a chain reaction of cars and buses crashing into each other, 6 normal cars and 2 buses. This would be in total around $920,000, taking that the average car is around $20,000 and the average bus is around $400,000. And of course we can't forget the house. That wall is gonna go and cost around $5,000 for Peter. So not that much actually if you look at the bigger picture, because now we're at $2,078,930,000. And luckily enough for New York City, we're at the final stretch. But someone who isn't that lucky is Norman Osborn, because again one of his labs is getting attacked, and not just a normal one. No, his underground lab where the meteorite is stored. And like we all all know Venom wants it, and therefore he destroys half of the lab, leaving behind a total of $21.2 million of damages. So we're now up to a total of $2,100,130,000. We have arrived at the final mission, where Peter and Venom are about to have their 1v1. And to be totally honest, for the first time, I'm happy about what they're gonna go and destroy, because Venom destroys their old high school, including their football field. And I know in the second phase, the fight happens at Emily May, but the foundation is already destroyed, so no need to add that up to the final fight. But now to look at the damage of the school and the football field, it's probably gonna be around $36.3 million of damage. 35 million for the school and 1.3 million for the field. And now, the moment that we've all been waiting for. The final number. How much property damage did Peter, Miles and all of their villains cause to New York City in the main storyline? And the final number is $2,136,430,000. To put that number into perspective, you must realize that they caused all of this damage in just 1 month's time. To go even more extreme, you could roughly buy around 4,272 Lamborghini Aventadors with this amount of money. You could buy 1.1 million iPhone 15 Pro Maxes with 1 terabyte storage. So yeah, maybe J. Jonah Jameson was right after all, and Spider-Man is indeed a menace to society. But leaving that all behind us, I want to thank you all again so much on the recent support. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, so yes, it would mean the world to me if you left a like and subscribed. Let me know in the comments what you would do if you had $2 billion. But for now, thank you all for watching, and hopefully until next time, peace out.